me again. Another day, another update, a new location. So the biggest bit of news to tell you is that actually I have some new hosts. I think I've now been with them 2 weeks. And I also can't remember if I've actually told you that news already. I don't know, I'm a bit behind on videos if you haven't realised. But essentially, yeah, I've got some new hosts and I'm actually going to introduce them now. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Mi nombre es Carlos.
Y mi nombre es Ángela.
¿Y cuántos hijos tiene?
Tenemos 2 hijos, uno casado de 30 años, tiene una bebé, es casado con una niña inglesa también, y nuestro otro hijo tiene 25 años.
25 años y se llama Sebastián.
Sí. ¿Y qué te gustaría decir a mi familia e iglesia en Inglaterra?
Que tienen una hija muy linda, que tiene un corazón precioso, que nos ha enseñado mucho y que la hemos aprendido a querer muchísimo.
Sí. Sí, les decimos que tienen una linda niña, guerrera, valiente, es increíble su corazón, muy dispuesto, muy abierta, muy cariñosa, y aprendimos en muy poquitos días a quererla y a tenerla aquí como si fuera nuestra propia hija.
Oh, gracias. ¿Cuál es tu palabra favorito en inglés?
Podría decir es very difficult.
Dos palabras. ¿Y tú, Ana?
Mi palabra favorita es love.
Oh, gracias. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
They're super good fun. They're so lovely. They're really hospitable, really servant-hearted, really funny as well. The amount of basically every evening we're just cracking up over jokes, over my Spanish or their English. They've just got a real sense of humour. They're so lovely and they're so chill, and I'm really, really blessed to have been placed with this host family and for them to take me on until January, which wasn't the original plan. I was going to have to move quite a few times and stay with some people only for like a week, which I'm really glad is not the case, because it would have been quite difficult, I think, and quite unsettling. So I'm really blessed, and God has been good to give me this host family. Rachel's host family, so that's the other strider who's here, took me out with them on a trip to a lagoon called Guatavita Lagoon, and it was super cool. We got to go over the other side of the mountain and see a different area, more countryside than city, which was quite refreshing actually, and a bit of fresh air. And the lagoon was beautiful. I didn't really get very good shots of it though. And we ate some food from small cafes on the way, and it was a really, really good time to spend with them. Quite regularly there are riots here by students, basically because there are issues with the funding of the public universities, and there are quite a few political issues that I don't fully understand, because when people tell me, they're telling me in Spanish, so it's a bit hard for me to get my head around. It took me 2 hours to get home from school. Uber, taxi, Transmilenio buses were just absolutely malfunctioning. It was tipping it down with rain that day as well, and in the end Rachel's host family had to come and rescue us and take us home, so that was quite intense. Oh, and there's this really lovely girl who's been going to the Spanish school, who's about my age. I think she's 20.
Hello, buenos días, hola. My name is Lucia Lindemas van Handenweg.
And she's Colombian, but she's Colombian and Dutch, because she was adopted when she was young. And she's here to just discover a bit more of her roots and stuff. But she's really, really lovely, and we invited her to church. There's a little clip of her saying hi. But that was just super cool, being able to make a bit of a friendship. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to all for all your prayers. I don't know exactly what you're praying, but I feel like each day there are prayers being answered that I don't even realise. And in terms of my Spanish, it's going so well. I'm improving so much more. And like with my host family, we spend the whole evening mostly talking in Spanish, so I feel like that's quite an improvement. Obviously it's not perfect, but I generally manage to communicate what I want to, which is the aim of the game, so that's the point of language. So that's really, really good. I think one prayer would be for the political situation in Colombia. Politics is not really talked about because people are so opinionated and often are on completely opposite sides of points of view, so it's quite like a tense subject. But I get the impression that there's a lot of dissatisfaction with the new president, and also he is implementing things he said he wasn't going to do, which are aggravating people, and especially the students. So yeah, if you just pray for the safety of people, the political situation, that God might work through the new president. I think that is the biggest prayer at the moment. And for me, I don't know, I'm doing pretty well. Your prayers are serving me well, and God is good. So yeah, thank you.